In a poll of 20,592 people, held from November 17 to 22, a staggering 93% of voters said the Duke and Duchess of Sussex should not return to the UK for Christmas. One respondent, Tunnicliffe, said, "No. They would be as welcome as a boil on the bum, stay away forever and a day." Another voter, going by the poet trademark, said, "They made their bed, so let them lie in it in Montecito." Some participants felt the Sussexes' return to the UK for Christmas would only have a negative impact on the Queen-TM's well-being, due to their ability to take the spotlight. USA 524 trademark commented, "Stay away. If there was ever a time the Queen needs to be surrounded in a stress-free and loving environment, it is now." Express reader, Trevonne, remarked, "I hope Meghan and Harry don't get it into their heads to do a Christmas Day message from Montecito just to pee off the royal family. I wouldn't put it past Meghan, as she's become quite skilled at grabbing the limelight from the royal family when it suits her, and that would be the outcome if they set foot on UK soil." When the Queen spent a night in hospital in late October, the Duke of Sussex reportedly went into panic mode, and is now eager to see her again soon. Speculation had been rising as to whether the Sussexes would return to the UK to spend their Christmas with the royal family for the first time in more than 2 years. But royal sources told Page 6 that although Prince Harry and Meghan were invited to join the rest of the family at Sandringham this Christmas, they most likely will not. The source said, "There TM's a lot that goes into the logistics and the planning of the family Christmas, so of course, staff know that Harry and Meghan are not coming. If they were, they would have communicated it to their family by now. But this is Her Majesty TM's first Christmas without her husband, so one would have hoped they would want to be with her. I think everyone understands there will be a frenzy when they both come back to the UK, but they need to rip the band-aid off and get on with it." Harry returned for his grandfather TM's funeral in April of this year, but Meghan decided to stay at home in California. Reports have surfaced that the couple intend to visit for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee in 2022. Previously, a source told the Sun the Sussexes had offered to return to the UK so that the Queen could finally meet Lilibet, now 5 months old, for the first time, and to see her grandson Archie again. They said, "Harry and Meghan have made this offer, but a lot of people are shocked by the sheer nerve of it. They may genuinely want to see the Queen, but it TM's breathtaking given what they TMV put her through this year." Her Majesty TM's staff have not responded so far. In fact, there has also been discussion about Christmas and whether an invitation should be sent to Harry and Meghan, after they spurned one last year. Speaking on This Morning, broadcaster Matthew Wright suggested the couple may have chosen to avoid spending Christmas with the royal family to spare their young daughter the stress of a lengthy flight. He remarked, "They're coming over, they're not coming over. They're coming over to show the child, they don't want to show the child. I know that when we had Cassidy, we wouldn't contemplate getting on a long-haul flight for the first 18 months of her lives." He added, "Lilibet is 5-6 months old, I think it's perfectly understandable they wouldn't necessarily want to cross half the planet for Christmas." However, the Sussexes flew Archie to Canada at just 7 months old to celebrate Christmas in 2019 with Meghan TM's mother, Doria. Get unrivaled royal coverage and exclusive news with the Daily Express Royal Family newsletter. Our team of reporters will send you the most comprehensive coverage of this fascinating family every day, direct to your inbox. Meghan Markle was widely praised in the US on Thursday evening following her light-hearted sit-down with comedian and veteran chat show host Ellen DeGeneres. While Sussex fans cooed over the video, with many observing how at peace Meghan looked, the Duchess of Sussex and her husband Prince Harry have also been subject to heavy criticism following their recent outings. One British journalist took to Twitter to point out the hard time Harry and Meghan were being given by the French media. The latest cover of the highly popular French magazine Paris Match is scathing about the Sussexes. Meghan was recently forced to apologize to a court for making a misleading statement in her privacy case against the Mail on Sunday's publishers, and Paris Match took the chance to go in on the Duchess over this. Its front page headline translates to, "Why Meghan Lied." Another headline in the magazine reads, "The Mask Slips." Paris Match had a circulation of well over 560,000 in 2020. It has also amassed more than 1.2 million followers on social media. Paris-based British journalist Peter Allen claimed the magazine TMS criticism of the Sussex royals is particularly significant because the French media has been quite respectful towards them in the past. He wrote on Twitter that its latest headlines are devastating. For Project Sussex, the Sussexes have appeared on many previous covers of Paris Match. These have usually celebrated the development of their relationship together. Sun on Sunday political editor David Wooding added, "Harry and Meghan's public profiles are starting to change for the worse outside the UK too, it seems." This came after Meghan's apology for misleading a court on whether she had given authorization for an aide to brief the authors of unofficial biography Finding Freedom about her. The Sussexes previously insisted that they had no involvement with the 2020 book by Omid Scobie and Caroline Durand, Finding Freedom. But her former press secretary Jason Knauf told a court Meghan Markle had not only known about his meeting with the authors of the biography but had sent him briefing notes. He said that the royal couple authorized specific cooperation in writing in December 2018. Following this admission, Meghan Markle said that she had not remembered emails in which she was told about a 2-hour meeting between the authors and her then press secretary Jason Knauf for the biography. In a statement, she said, "I apologize to the court for the fact that I had not remembered these exchanges at the time. I had absolutely no wish or intention to mislead the defendant or the court." She mimicked her son TMS voice and said, "On that first page you open and you see our dogs," and he goes, "That TMS pooler. That TMS guy." Trademark Meghan and Ellen have been friends for years, dating back to a chance meeting at a dog shelter in Los Angeles in 2012. At the time, Meghan was preparing for the filming of the second season of Suits, the show which really propelled her into the Hollywood spotlight. Meghan has an adopt, not shop philosophy when it comes to pets. After marrying her former husband Trevor Engelson, the pair headed off to an LA pet adoption agency. 2 puppies stood out immediately, a black one and a golden one, both just 6 weeks old and had just been rescued. Meghan was sitting with the 2 puppies when Ellen and Portia de Rossi walked in. Speaking to Best Health in 2016, Meghan recalled, "Now I don't TMT know her, but Ellen goes, 'Is that your dog?' Trademark, and I said no trademark, and she TMS like, 'You have to take that dog trademark.' I said, 'Well, I TMM deciding trademark,' and she TMS like, 'Rescue the dog trademark.' It TMS sort of like if Oprah tells you to do something." Ellen was not finished there, however. Meghan recalled, "I TMM sitting there holding him and she TMS like, 'Have you thought of a name for him yet?' Trademark, and I said, 'Well, I think I TMD name him Bogart trademark,' and she TMS like, 'You TM re taking the dog home trademark.'" Ellen left the shop to get into her car, but quickly returned to tap on the glass window of the shop, and yelled, "Take the dog." Meghan said, "And so I brought him home. Because Ellen told me to." Meghan adopted the golden puppy, while a man called David Branson Smith took the black one. She later contacted Mr. Smith, after wondering whether the dogs would recognize each other. They organized a reunion on a beach in Malibu. Sally Bedell Smith, Mr. Smith TMS mother and Princess Diana and Prince Charles trademark biographer, said Otto, the black dog, jumped out of the car and charged towards Bogart. They played together for more than an hour but never met up again. Boggs, as Meghan TMS dog became affectionately known, soon became Meghan TMS best friend, and regularly featured on her Instagram feed. Meghan adopted another dog, a beagle named Guy, in 2015. Bogart, however, was unable to move to the UK with the Duchess due to his old age. Guy did accompany her and made himself right at home. Meghan and Harry later adopted Poola, a black Labrador, shortly after their wedding. Meghan stayed in touch with Ellen and they have remained friends ever since. An insider told the Daily Mail last year, Meghan adores Ellen and loves the fact that she and Portia are huge animal lovers. She said they have stayed in touch since meeting in person and have become close. The close-knit friendship shone through in Thursday TMS chat as Meghan and Ellen discussed how the Duchess would turn up to auditions in a very old Ford Explorer Sport and would have to climb out of the boot of the car as the key had stopped working on the driver TMS side.